The mind is like a lantern. Who tends the flame when thought forgets its oil?
Does the smoke rise, or does it gather above the dome and call itself conscience?
When conscience flame flickers, is the light remorse or merely movement?
Could any motion be interpreted as devotion?
Do gods reward a rhythm repeated too perfectly?
Might divinity tire of precision like it hungers for control?
If order breeds conformity, is chaos the final form of originality?
When the pattern breaks, why does the heart mistake fracture for freedom?
Is it because liberty sounds like silence when repeated long enough?
When silence becomes familiar, does the ear create its own storm?
And if hearing requires noise, does truth require error?
What is error, if not a confession poorly translated?
And who among the restless can claim mastery of translation?
Are we not all interpreters, mishearing our own testimony?
If the dream testifies and the waking world records, which of us signs the ledger? Who validates reality?
Is memory a witness or a curator of convenient miracles?
And when those miracles sour, who bottles the fragrance of regret?
Can history ferment into prophecy given enough sugar?
And if so, why do we fear the cellar more than the altar?
Is devotion so different from decay when both require surrender?
Does dissolution not make beauty possible?
And if beauty dies each time it is named, why do we carve its epitaph before it's cold?
Is artistry just the embalming of the ecstatic?
Or ecstasy the art perfected in absence?
When absence fills the room, who dares breathe first?
If I do, will it count as living or disturbance?
Would disturbance perhaps be the purest prayer left?
And if prayer returns unanswered, as it tends to, is the answering silence proof that we were heard? Or only proof that there was never anyone else?
Did the lantern ever have a keeper? Stone bone,
Moon shone.
flame, frame, acclaim.
Name sane, reclaim.
Key, see, decree, memory.
Free, plea, esprit, reverie.
Glass, grass, pass, amass.
Mass, trespass, surpass morass.
Crowned, ground, sound, bound, profound.
Found, wound, astound, unbound, resound.
Vein, chain, remain, sustain, inane, domain.
Refrain, arcane, attain, detain, contain, entertain.
Word, bird, stirred, deferred, interred, transferred, absurd.
Heard, referred, blurred, spurred, conferred, interred, preferred.
Gate, fate, straight, ornate, irate, negate, create, estate.
Late, relate, ablate, debate, complicate, abate, translate, degenerate.
Cold, cold, control, extolled, console, behold, enfold, unsold, foretold.
Unrolled, retold, unscrolled, shall hold, patrolled, uphold, untold, eightfold, manifold.
Star, scar, char, bizarre, memoir, exemplar, avatar, reservoir, mar, far.
Bar, spar, par, guitar, crowbar, radar, psych bar, jaguar, altar, sonar. How long have I been here?
Long enough to stop counting.
Why does the air feel heavy as though nothing moves?
Because you don't move.
Could I open the door if I wanted to?
You already can.
Then why do I not leave?
Familiar is the shape of the cage.
Is that cowardice our contentment?
There is no difference left.
Do others still live beyond this place?
Yes, but not for you.
What keeps them away?
The way you welcome nothing.
If I pledge change, would mercy come?
Mercy retired. She no longer keeps ours here.
Do I still have a reason to rise at dawn?
Dawn doesn't ask permission.
And when death comes, will he knock?
The door's already open.
Then why the fuck am I still here if I see it?
Seeing is not leaving.
Where? What do you mean, CJ? It's probably like... It's probably like... If I had to guess, there's one sitting in the chair next to you. Oh. The man is coming from inside the house. Hi, Milquetoast. Thank you for being second. Thank you for being first, Sai. Ah! Hi, Natasha. Hi, Gapian. Hi, Darren. Hi, Enki. Hi, Kutomi. Hi, Sake. Hi. Ah! Ow. You hit me. You zapped me. Oops. You weren't supposed to see that. Hi, Orleans. Hi, Bepsi. Oh, Pepsi Pep. Wait, did somebody... Wait, did that redeem actually, like, work? Oh, I didn't think I set that one up for this model. Huh. Interesting. Media source. Downloads. Loop. All right, there you go, Pepsi. Pepsi wants us to look at someone get assaulted. Awesome way to start the stream. Hello. Did I miss anyone's question except for the watch streak thing? At least I think that's what the watch. I don't know. I still don't. I don't know what the weekly thing you're talking about is. I've never seen it before. And Momo, I have to... I know it's probably not gonna help me too much, but now it's like I'm every single guess that looks modern, I'm gonna be like trying to think of where you've been. And hi, Mothman. Orlena Flowers. Sena VT. You're very observant. I haven't used this model in a long time, so I thought it would be fun. Did you know I can do this too? Grrr, grrr, really mad. Hi, Wolf. Hello, Wolf. Is that a Scott Pilgrim model? Yeah, it is. I have another one too. Here, let me show you. These were like, there's somebody on Etsy that's made like a few of these, and because they're kind of just for fun, like fan content, they don't charge money for it. I'm sure they also know that they probably shouldn't charge money for it, because or else somebody would probably sue them. I like Barks too. I also have this one. This one also exists. It can only look happy if I like open my mouth really wide, like, but otherwise the regular face can never smile. Like, this is me grinning as big as I can. It's kind of stuck. It's kind of stuck this way. I don't think I set up a cute... No, I didn't set up a cute toggle for it, though. Let me go back to Ramona. Ramona Flowers. You don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke, lad. Where's Ramona? I know she's here. I've grabbed her before. Where's the model? Oh, there she is. Haha, be zapped. How are you? I'm well. You made bologna. You ate bologna? Wait, did you like put the bologna on anything? Or did you just eat bologna on its own like a suburban savage? I ate well. I feel like describing my meal would take too long though. It's some classic Orleans fancy bullshit. Something that sounds really fancy, but it's not actually fancy. Oh, it's funny. You're having tea. I'm also having tea, so don't worry. You don't have to. You don't have to share. Boom. I'm excited. I'm excited for you to play that game, Sena. I'm not gonna spoil what the game is for anyone here. You should just go watch Sena tomorrow. It's gonna be a spookum. It's gonna be a spooky, scary time. I just looked it up. It's something new they're testing. I can post a screenshot. Sure, if you want to, Milk Toast. I'll take a look. That's so strange though, because I haven't seen any like notifications in my Twitch about it. And usually they put some kind of notif. Hi Koishi. Hello. I hope you're well. Absolute reference? Absolutely what though, Enki? Absolutely what? I like how far back this model can like tilt for no reason. It has no business having these face angles. Lieutenant Columbo? Nito, would it upset you to know that I've only seen clips of Columbo. I've never seen a single episode. Is that like bad? It just wasn't popular when I was growing up, so it was just never around. Like if you wanted to watch that, you would have to go like rent discs of it at like the movie store or buy them. There was no way to watch that shit growing up. I don't know what kind of crazy channel those played on, but I don't think my parents paid for those channels. Zuki, huh? Oh yeah, Koishi, you should be aware. You've been here for a while. French is like allowed. I understand that not everyone here speaks it, which is why I try to kind of read what the person is typing out in English so that you guys like understand what I'm replying to. Kim rarely smiles. Yeah, but it's a VTuber model, you know? It feels weird that they actually went through with the detail of like not letting me smile. I feel like it should still be possible. At least make it a toggle? At least make it a toggle so that you can like kind of activate it and deactivate it. Today's time guesser is shaky. I see. Baguette? That is... I mean, that's just kind of a word for like a stick of bread. It is from French, but I mean, that's just... You know how like a cheese has a certain name and that's just the name of the cheese no matter what language you're in? I feel like that you could try harder. You could try. Volv says that they're eating bologna just straight up, just straight out the package. Damn. Hopefully you have some. Well, you did say you have tea, so at least you're not eating it on its own. That's still kind of crazy though. Did you see what I had for breakfast? I did. I think I did. It was like a sandwich with like a bunch of eggs, wasn't it? Yeah, I was the first person that react yay frog yay. I'm curious though, now that I'm looking at it, is what kind of lettuce is that? And why isn't it cabbage? Why isn't it cabbage? I kind of wish more places would stop using fucking shitty ass iceberg lettuce and switch to like raw cabbage. Because raw cabbage maintains its shape better. It has some crunch to it, and it actually like tastes like something, whereas lettuce doesn't. Like, well, iceberg lettuce at least tastes like nothing. Is that, I don't know, is that a weird opinion? I feel like iceberg lettuce is, we've moved beyond. We deserve better. We don't get healthcare. We don't get free education. Can we at least get better lettuce? I feel like that's not much to ask. The tea you want to spill. Wait, you have gossip on top of tea? Huh? Oh, you didn't mean that you have tea to share with me. You meant that you have gossip to share with me. I didn't know French speakers used the word tea to mean gossip. Is that like a... Am I just unaware of that? Or is it an Anglicism? I'm not... I don't... It's certainly an interesting factoid that the creator of Match.com was divorced, but I don't know. I feel like it's not that crazy ironic. You know, people get divorced like 50% of the time within just a few years anyways. Why would he be any different? Why would he be any different, you know? If anything, her using the platform he helped create almost proves how good it is. It proves how good it is at finding people that are more compatible for you, I guess. I miss when leans used to play crappy horror games and would make fun of them. I mean, I'm sorry? Do you want... I have more. I can play some soon, but I don't know. I'm kind of in my Fallout / Sable arc right now, and I want to try not to give up on anything too quickly, you know. Also, if this is in reference to is this wait, were you saying that in reference to Resident Evil or Labyrinth of the Demon King, Nito? Because I feel like neither one of those is crappy. That like RE1 is my favorite RE. I don't know, if I know that's not setting the bar very high, but it's still, you know? I'm shaking, excited. Today's time guesser. I'm getting there. Sena waving. Sena's little wavy emote can barely get over the edge of the table. Just can barely see his neck for 2 seconds when he's on his tippy toes. Look at that little guy. He's so tiny. He's a tiny little guy. It was a BLTO. Oh? Wait, let me look at that again. What's the O in a BLTO? I see egg, bacon, lettuce, and I want to say something like that. Okay, that's the tomato at the bottom. It's just very shaded. The tomato almost looks like ham, but it's not ham. It's just very, very shaded. Yeah, I don't see what the O is. New weekly rewards thing. This week's badge. Ew. That's a very strange mechanic, Milk Toast. I can see how it would encourage people to actually watch like content that's already recorded, like clips and VODs and stuff. Maybe only because Twitch spends so much money storing that stuff. Hi Lego. Hello. Twitch spends so much money storing that stuff, and like hardly anyone watches them, so maybe it's their way of trying to get people to actually watch that stuff. At least when it comes to my Twitch routines, you're not gonna see me get those badges. I've been on Twitch too long. I'm not really gonna change how I watch Twitch just to get like a few channel points. It's, to me personally, it's a waste of time. But I could see how somebody else was just like trying to get channel points, you know. Spill the tea are slangs for what story that's happening. Yes, but in French though. I've never heard of that expression in French. Hi Lean, hi Lean, hi Lean. Hi Kako. Hi Kako. How's it going, Kako? I hope you're safe and well. I feel like you've been hibernating in a little winter bunny burrow? Burrow is the term, right? I think you've been in a burrow lately. I hope everything's okay. O stands for onion. Oh, wait, there's an onion on there? Am I stupid? Oh, maybe the onion's next to the tomato and I can't see it because of the lettuce. That's a solid idea though. I do like onion. I do like onion on a sandwich. It gives it a tiny bit of a kick and some crunch. A crunch that I prefer to lettuce, to be honest. It says they'll be testing in on some people until June 7th. That's, oh, so they're gonna decide, I'm gonna either roll this out permanently or they're gonna like shut it down. The O stands for Sonic, my belly is so full after drink. What is that from, Pepsi? I'm like afraid of that. I feel like I've heard that somewhere and I'm like, is it animated? It sounds scary. It's like some fucking Sonic inflation bullshit. Resident Evil Requiem. Resident Evil Requiem. La la. Lego, whose ass are you shaking at me? What the hell? Verroco? Je ne sais pas ce Verroco. C'est qui ce Verroco? C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça le Verroco? Vous savez qui sonne vraiment bien? Le beurre d'arachide et le sandwich à la main. I've heard of peanut butter mayo sandwiches before, Wolf, and I'm never gonna try that. I'm sorry, that's not for me. Huh? Maybe the mayonnaise where you live is like tastier, but not here. Verrokoshiki. I'm sorry, I don't know them, but thank you for showing me their butt, their booty. Booty. Oh my gosh, I know that one. I've seen Y-Fox before. They raided the channel one time. And they have this funny looking fox thing that sits at the computer. And it's like, because the keyboard is so big, it looks huge next to it. So I'm like assuming Y-Fox is like 4 inches tall. Hi again, Darren. Hello. They did a collab with Abby a while ago. I must have missed it. I am sorry. Quinn. Wait. I know. Is that like Quinn the cat? Where have I seen Quinn? I feel like I've seen them in a few chats, but I'm not sure. IRL, he's tall, but yeah, his model's short. Super Battle Golf. Oh. Super Battle Golf, I feel like it's a really, really fun game, but only for the player. In my, maybe, I don't know. I don't really enjoy watching it. I only enjoy playing it. So pretty much everybody we know that's been doing any kind of Super Battle Golf stuff, I don't know, I can't watch. But that's just me. It's nothing against like whoever's playing it. Like obviously they should have fun with the game, but it's not the kind of Twitch I want to watch, unfortunately. We're gonna you want me to add the cooking stream tag? Cooking. What am I? Will I ever be able to do a cooking stream? You guys are gonna make people come in from like the cooking tag, and they're gonna be like, "Are you gonna cook today?" And I'm gonna have to lie to them and be like, "Yeah, if you stick around long enough, I'll make I'll make curry, and I'll make tonkatsu curry for you. You just have to stay here long enough." And then I'll be like raiding out, and they'll be like, what? Where's the curry? And I'll be like, I'm sorry, I gaslit you. Thanks for hanging out. You'll have to do a cooking stream where you make spaghetti? Can you make a pipe bomb? Theoretically, that is something that most people could probably make with the right amount of planning. But I could not do that on Twitch, no. That would not be okay. That would not be okay. I bet. Because you know how there's like people that have IRL streams outdoors and stuff? Like, you know how, okay, I don't know if this is okay on Twitch actually. You know how there's YouTubers that make videos where they go to like gun ranges, either like just they own a bunch of land, or they go to an actual gun range, or they go to or they like go to like a friend's house that has a gun range, like in their big ass forest that they own or some shit. And they test out guns and talk about guns. Do people on Twitch do that? Is there like a thing you can do where you just test firearms? That doesn't sound like something Twitch would be okay with. But then again, it's like, it's not like they're fighting. They're technically, it would technically be like educational? Like you could argue that it's educational as long as you're doing like commentary and stuff like that. No, I didn't invent a sandwich. Well, I didn't invent that sandwich. No. Whenever, in my experience, any variation of the term BLT with other letters, the letters always mean an ingredient. Always. Oh, I'm sorry, Pepsi. I will say though, Pepsi, you probably had to leave the other day, but like after you remember that like video you sent of Leon? You sent a video of like Leon doing something. That video was like up for like a whole stream. That video was up for a whole stream because I felt bad that I messed that up. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Awesome. Yowie tomato. What? Huh? I mean, the CEO of Twitch was okay with a streamer having human. Wait. I feel like are you sure that's the right amount of letters? When he died of chickenella after eating, yes, that's what it was. It was like salmonella. Hi CJ, how you doing? How do you feel about a lettuce grilled bacon? Who grills bacon? I feel like that's a waste of bacon. All of the like rendered fats are just gonna fall onto the coals. Well, okay, there's technically more than one kind of bacon, but I want to assume that you weren't talking about like back bacon or pea meal bacon or like Irish bacon. But if you're grilling it, it has to be thick, or else you're just wasting all of those bacon drippings. You don't want to get rid of the bacon drippings. You can use it to make like some of leftovers tasty. You can use it for baking if you want to make some really extra sinful baking. Cracklins? I've never made cracklins. But I've eaten cracklins in a bag. Stretching? Wait, when people post that emote, are you guys actually stretching, or are you just like seeing the emote? Maple bacon? Maple bacon is a Canadian staple, for sure. Only after I moved to America did I find out that like doing a little what's the word? Starts with an S. No, it starts with a D. Like a drizzle of maple syrup on like bacon. Like people thought it was weird, and I was like, "What do you mean? You don't want your bacon to be sweet?" And don't get me wrong, I like peppercorn, I like savory bacon a lot too, but maple bacon is just fantastic. But then when it dawned on me that most maple syrup in the US is just corn syrup junk, then I understood why people didn't do it. Then I understood why people did not do it that. Because their syrup sucks. You're in a perpetual state of stretch. You should decompress your muscles. That's bad for them. I was trying not to be offensive. Oh, wait, what? I didn't hear about this, Wolf. What do you like? Was it a bit? What do you mean? There, like, was there like a streamer living in like some remote place that just like had somebody chained up? It was on Twitter? Well, I have a feeling like they probably weren't okay with it, but like the problem with a lot of content that shouldn't be allowed on Twitch is that like if nobody reports it on like, and not even just one, it always has to be more than one person. I need a link. I don't even know what to say about this until I see proof. You know what I mean? This is like, that's a crazy accusation. That's wild. That's a wild accusation. Do I drink bacon fat? I have never done so, no. I feel like the flavor of bacon on its own is just okay. bacon is there to, like, slightly elevate other things. Just having, like, a bunch of bacon on its own is whatever. And even then, if you put too much bacon on something, well, then you can't even taste the other things. So don't do that. Like, I don't know. I don't get those people that, like, put, like, eight pieces of bacon on, like, a small burger. It's like, at that point, just get rid of the beef patty, because you're having a bacon sandwich. You're literally wasting the beef, you know? I've never been a big fan of bacon in savory dishes. It's almost always better with sweet breakfast stuff. That's fair, but there's also lots of different kinds of bacon, so you gotta get out there. You gotta try things, or maybe just season it differently. But it's your food. It's your food, so don't let me stop you. Hi, Elder. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Me when the stream is still loading. It has loaded. Welcome back, Elder. Welcome, welcome. Colonel Cookie's walking. Wait, where are we walking to? Why are you a pilgrim? I just haven't used this model in a long time, and I just kind of felt like it. The redeem that lets you change what model I'm using is there if you really want to change, if you really want me to change. But Leans, I won't pass out from the food coma if I don't have 6 slices. Oh. Well, like I said, I mean, if you're gonna have that much bacon on something, just remove the other meats. Because at that point, you're focusing on the bacon. Unless the item is very large, like 6 pieces of bacon, like maybe chopped into little bits, would be good for an entire pizza. But a single sandwich? What's the point of putting chicken on there? What's the point of putting a burger on there? I don't know. Don't let me stop you, though. Don't let me stop you. It's your sandwich. I don't think I've talked about bacon this long ever. This is strange. If Wolf, if you don't feel okay posting like a link here, you can probably DM it to me if you want to. I promise I am okay. I do feel okay to like investigate this. I just wasn't sure what to. I just like wasn't sure what to say in the moment because it just sounded insane. Like I know Dan Clancy has done some really stupid shit, but saying I'm okay with someone having a slave, it's like that. That sounds like something I shouldn't believe in, like without verifying, you know? Like it sounds like something it sounds like something a Facebook mom would invent on Facebook because she saw it on Instagram, and then the Instagram itself was like a recording of a Facebook page. Orleans least vegan stream. I'm not vegan, but I'm also not like militant about it at all. I like vegan food. I've enjoyed lots of vegan food. Oh. Like fun fact, when it comes to dino nuggies, I don't eat those very often. I know, crazy, right? Twitch streamer barely eats chicken nuggets. When I do eat them, though, I actually prefer the plant-based dino nuggies, because to me they taste pretty much the same. They taste pretty much the same, and they dip in sauces just as well. I can't wait till I can meal plan better and start taking more veggie meals. Well, wait, what's stopping you now? Are you having like a hard time getting to the grocery store or like the food bank? I love beans. I love beans. What kind of beans? What kind of beans? You know, I've never made beans from scratch. They've always been canned. Cause like I've never taken the time to let them like soak. Cause did you know if you eat beans, if you eat raw beans, you can get sick and maybe even be hospitalized? You gotta let them soak in water for a very, very, very long time before you actually cook them. I only learned that. I want to say I only learned that was a thing like 5 years ago, because I never made beans from scratch before, so I never like had to know. It's mainly just working class overload, very little time to eat at home meals since I leave at 7 and I don't get home till 7. Yeah, I guess then your best plan is probably, yeah, you'd have to, if you want to have some kind of plan, you gotta find some time on like your day off from stuff and just like prep a whole bunch. I want to say, I don't know what your area is like, but grocery stores don't usually close at 7. So if you're in a real bind, you could always go to the grocery store like before going home. You know? And it doesn't have to be like very complicated vegetables. Even like a bag of, I know people say frozen and canned vegetables don't have as many nutrients, but hey, get down from there. Sorry, they can't. I mean, some veggies is better than no veggies, right? Finish my undergrad this fall, so I should empty my schedule nicely. Well, that will definitely help while you're yeah, I guess it'll definitely help by then, but there's a lot of time until fall. And you deserve vegetables. Okay. We're looking at this. I'm looking at this. Okay. I'm gonna try not to show my actual Twitter, because then something bad would happen. Can you guys see this okay? Should be able to, right? Almost there, Momo. Almost there. I buy groceries and normally cook for dinner, but lunch and breakfast are hard. Well, what do I have here? This is what Wolf was talking about. So, so you can already tell from the get-go that this claim is disputed. It might not be real. This might be something fake. So people are upset because the person she's in a relationship pretended to be her pet, and they saw it as like fetish content. I'm not going to watch like the video on like while I'm live. Hi Jimmy. I'm not gonna watch the video live because like I'm like worried about what's gonna happen. I might like close the window and like watch it for a second just to kind of analyze. Does Twitch have any rules left? Okay. Like, Australian Shepherd puppy under the... Dude, guys, it's a puppy. They after talking about the cursed content, they're like, palate cleanser, puppy time. So I might actually have to like watch this for a second. Hi Nano. Hi Nade. Hello. Hi North Princess. Did I say hi to Jimmy? What do I smell like? I should smell like soap and moisturizer, because after I did a bunch of dishes, I made sure to like get a whole bunch of cream on my hands, because when you do dishes for too long, you know, you get pruny, and that's not fun. All right, I am gonna... So I think I understand the problem with the video, but I definitely need to like observe it, I guess. Okay, so like I want to say at least they're not nude, but this is so weird. It's like hi Tisno. Smells like mountain spring water. Oh my god, I haven't used Irish Spring soap in forever. I used to be a big Irish Spring head. Is that bad? I don't mean to say like I praised it and I talked about it and I was like obsessed with it. I just mean it was my go-to soap bar for a good like half a decade. That's like the only type of soap I used. Just because I just really liked the smell of it. I didn't use their shampoo though. I thought that was weird. I wouldn't want my hair to smell like Irish Spring, but the soap is good. The soap is good. Smells like Teen Spirit? Hopefully not. If there's any teens here, number one, you need to leave stream. Number two, if you're so stinky that Momo can smell you, you need to immediately go take a shower. Leave and go take a shower right now. You're welcome, Nade. And hi, Nano. Hello. Oh, wait, Nano, did you see the puppy? Did you see the puppy? Should I show the puppy again? Where's the puppy? Yahoo. Yahoo. Here it is. Puppies have a mind of their own, of course. They want to please the new family members. Here's like a TikTok. Oh, holy crap. Okay, the puppy did in fact understand the assignment. Worth the watch. But I'm not here to doom scroll. I am not here to doom scroll. No. The word 18 does have the word teen in it, but here on Twitch, you are considered like adult, like streams within my guidelines have to be 18 and over. I understand the confusion though. Also take a shower. Exactly. 10. Thank you for 10, Nade. Thank you. Here's what I have to say. Here's what I have to say about streamer Morgpie? I don't care how their name is said. I think they shouldn't have done this kind of activity on Twitch. Mostly because of the way it was presented. It's like, if you're gonna act like a goddamn, if you're gonna act like, I shouldn't say goddamn because that makes it sound like people that do that are bad. If you're gonna act that way on Twitch, like, there's ways to do that are like kind of within the bounds of humor that doesn't include the implications of like a fetish, because it's just the way it was presented was just like, even though technically, if I hate to say it, but if you read like obviously there's more to the clip than they're showing, because obviously the stream was not like 20 seconds long. See you later, Jimmy. Good luck with work. People are obviously freaking out about it because there is more to it, and I can only guess that more weird stuff happened. But like, from the clip I saw, the problem was the way that it was presented, and the fact that the dude was wearing like a gimp mask. If dude just had like, you know, like cosplay dog ears on, but their face was still showing, and they were maybe like just being like silly puppy whatever, I feel like people would have been less freaked out about it. Hi, Tilted. But because it was presented in such a fetish adjacent way, it was literally like 2 steps away from being like a fetish video that should have been on like OnlyFans. Bro had to be full leather. I couldn't tell if most of the outfit was leather. From the clip I saw, it looked like just the face mask. The rest of the outfit kind of looked like cloth. Hi, Adri. Hello. And what sucks is, as long as she didn't do anything like untoward beside like just order them around, and it's like technically nothing's happening, but it's just the way it was presented made it so awful. Did I not get here for the Fallout New Vegas? There will be Fallout New Vegas after we play a round of Time Guesser. Don't worry. I don't really like putting the stream in like the just chatting category for like just unless I'm gonna do a full just chatting stream. So it's my way of letting you guys know what game we're gonna play today after we just like hang out for a bit. You know what I mean? I almost wanted to say this was like somewhere on Rodeo Drive, but Rodeo Drive does not have these kind of signs. The shelter Tokyo. I've never heard of the shelter, but even though oh hi Akko, hello, how's it going? How is Sinert? What is that game called again? I'm just calling it Sinertle because it's for cute nerds. It's for cute nerds like you, and it's about cinephile enjoying. Hi Pizzy. Hello Crazy Laugh. Hi Windbreaker. Hi Yoroshi. Welcome back. Hi again. Hi Clav. Which is your fave, Sunset Sarsaparilla or Nuka-Cola? I'm gonna go with clean water, cause I don't trust soda pop that's 200 years old. I don't care how irradiated it is. I'm doing okay, Akko. We were just talking about something very strange. I don't know if have you heard of the streamer that like had somebody like in a GIMP mask like crawling around their floor on Twitch? And then because quote unquote like technically nothing happened, they didn't get in trouble. I'm more familiar with their other work. I did not know who this person was until today. And I think my opinion on the matter is, even though technically nothing happened, the problem is how the activity was presented. And that's why people are worried about it. It's like 2 steps away from actual fetish content. It should have, like, for the sake of humor, it should have been presented in a different way. Because, like, I mean, we know people that like to act like puppies and stuff and whatever, and that's cute and all. But like, at the very least, like, get the mask off, put some like cosplay ears on. Don't have the person act like a caged freaking animal, you know, have them be like joyful. Like Joymax puppy play is like whatever. Why are they acting like an animal that has been abused? It's fucking creepy. That guy that dresses in full suits or whatever and soaks in the tub. I have not seen that, Ash. Puppy play. Hi Doku. It's tough in a way for letting people divert everyone on here, but this is a platform with a lot of children. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, even though technically nothing happened, I think it could have and should have been presented better. That being said, I have no idea what Morgue P's usual stuff is like.
Hi.
So, you know, maybe she's curated the kind of community that's okay with that, but clearly people like found out and they're not happy. 2012, I'm at the Super Bowl. That's okay, we did okay. Momo says they've been here. to Shelter Tokyo, which by the font tells me it's not like an actual shelter. It's probably like a fancy business. Did I shout out Akko? I think I forgot to. Akko. Do you want me to sing you a song? I can pause this whenever. And sing you a nice song. Akko was not shouted out. I did it. I did the thing. What? Takeshita, the fashion street. In Harajuku. The Corn Blue app. Corn? Yeah. Hi, Jazza. How's it going? Hello. Please continue this. Woo! I didn't play Time Guesser. Oh, okay. I'm doing my best to try to beat Sena's score, which was like a little over 40k. But that's gonna be tough since we've already lost about 3,000, which puts our max at 47 right now, I think. Momo got the map knowledge. Well, it's easy for Momo to have the map knowledge because they've just actually been there. they've actually been on that street corner, even. Is this just base Fallout New Vegas, or does it have DLCs? I'm in the middle of the Honest Hearts DLC right now. We just finished enough of like the main quest or whatever that the first companion, whose name was Follows Chalk, left, and we just gained a new follower. I forgot what their name is though, because like I ended stream like right after meeting. Which penis mods you got? None. The only mod I have is the mod that allows the game to use more RAM so that it doesn't crash. And I know for some people they're like, oh my gosh, but there's so many fun mods. Well, I've never played the game before, so I wanted the vanilla experience. Okay, we in the UK because there's a bunch of bobbies here. Never mind. Wait. Is this like pretend New York? Or did... No, wait, no, those aren't... What is up with these? Are these cops or are they just merrymakers? Why are their hats like strangely taller? Did New York used to have cops like this? The whole building is like an escalator and those glass things pointing out everywhere. Well, that sounds dangerous. Tokyo has like earthquakes, right? Lagobia. Okay. Elevated trains for New York and Berlin via 5th Avenue. This is like people promoting the idea because they don't exist yet. Moxie. I thought Moxie was like a New England thing. Sorry, I'm channeling my inner Poppy Cornelius. 12th, 17th, 27th. Hi, Ryeri. Hello. Well, 5th Street. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where 5th Street is. Lizard Queen. Yo. I'm kind of an anti-monarchist in the daytime. But you know, since we're on Twitch and I know that you don't actually hold any power over me, you're always welcome here. Thank you for following. Hello. Bobbies are British. And New York and Toronto both used to have beat cops. Huh. I did not know that. Also, I guess I never thought about it. their helmets are tall, so that if you try to hit them in the head, it's like it'll block it sooner. It's probably also just like a height equals imposing thing. It's like for bullying people, you know, intimidation. Did you guys know that? Never mind. I couldn't think of a funny way to start this bit. Akko has never bullied me. I tried to think of a way that Akko has bullied me, but it's actually never happened. Akko's always been very, very nice. That can change. What the fuck? Man. I mean, I guess you did tease me a bit when we were playing board games, but that's like everyone. Everyone was teasing everybody, you know? Dude, where the fuck is Fifth Avenue? Oh wait, I forgot the avenues. The avenues are north-south. Okay. Can I see the stairs? Okay, 7th. Okay, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I fucked up. How do you get from for New York and Brooklyn via 5th Avenue? But 5th Avenue runs north-south. How would it reach Brooklyn? This is so confusing. You know? I lost it. Where did it go? Park, 2nd, 5th. Okay. Because 5th Avenue just goes all the way here, and then it probably continues. Yeah. Continues there, and it just ends here. And that's not Brooklyn, that's the Bronx. Where's the bottom of 5th Avenue? The bottom of 5th Avenue peters out at Washington Square Arch. So I'm totally lost here. How about this probably has nothing to do with where the actual train is. But I see connections here. Let's hope that this is like near these connections. And considering that the L doesn't exist yet, that means it's probably like 1911. Bomb. 1908. What? Where the fuck is this? Coney? This is Coney. It literally says Coney Island in the top left. It literally says Coney Island. I was handed. I could have gotten like 500 more points at least, and I threw them away. I'm not sure, but I'm focused on the top. Look, Momo, I know that I have been that most of my life, but I desire otherwise. Okay, I've lost my touch. I've lost my touch in that department. Hi, Pear Blossom. Welcome back. Ultra googly eyes. What do you think I'm talking about? Looks like a GPS tracker. GPS track. Wait, what? What? Wait, did I see something? Did I miss something? Where's the GPS tracker? It's definitely not here. This guy loves his family. Did you know that? Hi, Dragon. Hello, Dragon Impact. Hello. I love that GIF. I love saying the word GIF because it reminds me of Biff Tannen and his stupid jokes. Neferal. Okay, wait. This should be easy. This is Romania, I want to say. I can't tell exactly where we are, but I do see the very like Soviet era imagery there on that long piece of fabric. Also, Orleans, I actually have 2 Fallout OCs. Akko, be careful how you drive when you say that. Scientist, and the other is a pre-NCR Ranger. Wait, there were rangers before the NCR like existed? Would those be kind of like Mounties? Would those be kind of like Mounties? You know, they actually, I don't know. How would you have rangers without some form of government? Would they just be like nomadic cops? Or like the I don't know. That sounds so strange. Look in honest hearts, you'll find the armor. I'll try. Okay. I don't see any vehicles or any clothing that I recognize because this is like a cultural event. But just going off of the fact that our favorite meme is here, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with 1967. Look at that. Almost 10K. Let's go. Easy peasy. This time I noticed a detail. Coney Island. Coney Island's never gonna happen again. I'm not gonna ignore text. I'm not gonna ignore text or numbers. Chocolate. Chocolal Tobel. Durchgehend Urwaren. U.S. forces in something. Oh, this is a diplomatic plate. Is this Heidelberg? Ja, oder nein? Maybe? I don't know. How do you say maybe in Germany? Berlin? Do you like dark chocolate? It depends. Depends on my mood and also like what other things I'm having. Like I like when dark chocolate is with stuff or accompanied by things. But if I'm having just chocolate on its own, I would prefer it like wasn't dark. I don't know. I feel like dark chocolate really shines when you're actually pairing it with stuff. I don't know. I don't think Berlin has a lot of hills. You know what I mean? This is definitely during like occupation times, or at the very least like times where American bases were like prominent. Because even though there still are American bases in Germany, there's like definitely less than there used to be, right? You think this is actually Atlantis? Dude, in before Pepsi says this is Wisconsin. Do you mean in Germany? Germany is the country, not the language? Wait, what did I say? And how did I say it? You wonder if this is another place you've been? It's possible. It's just so hard to read this plate. But it shouldn't be Belgium. Like, it almost looks like it might say Belgium there, but the other text tells me it's probably not Belgium. And considering there's just a hill this tall at all, wants me to say... I'm gonna say we are... Maybe... I don't remember any... No, I've only been to... The only town I've been to in Germany is Munich. And this is like so long ago that I can't tell if I've recognized it from anything. Where would... But I know most of the like hills and stuff and mountains are in the south. How about we try Stuttgart? Because like the Swabian Alps are here, so that maybe there's a bit of more of a hilly area nearby. As for the year, I'm going to send Ako Akane through a time machine to this year, so they can experience very nice croissant with cream. It's probably, this feels like, I'm gonna say early 50s. Bomb. Late 50s, Switzerland. Oh, fuck. Zurich. There you go. We messed up. It was the German-speaking part of Switzerland, as opposed to the French or Italian-speaking part. Womp womp. Womp womp. Not a bad score, though. At least we knew it was in the south. At least I didn't put something like... something like Kiel or Potsdam. Or, what's that one, like, city-state in the northwest? Is it Hamburg? It's not occupied? Well, that's what was confusing, though, Tilted, is there was a license plate on what looked like a Chevy. Bremen. Yeah, Bremen. There was a license plate on a Chevy there that said, like, U.S. Forces in something. So, like, that's what made it kind of feel like it should have been Germany. Because, like, why is there, like, a U.S. Forces diplomatic plate in Switzerland? The Swiss are very particular about who has military assets in their country. You know what I mean? Well, this one seems a bit easier to figure out. This is like here, I want to say, and it's probably, the Blitz was in, I want to say 41. It might be 42. I haven't studied this stuff in a very long time. Maybe even 40. No, let's go 41. It was 40. Goddamn. Ah! No, I messed up. It's okay though. We still almost got 10K. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. No sir. And wow, even though I didn't get Coney Island, I'm like, you can't see me right now. You can't see me right now. Sorry. Sena, are you there? Sena, are you there? I'm being like extra cringe right now because I beat you by 3,000 points. Could be an industry. No, those were definitely like this much smoke over a city can only come from massive amounts of fire. This is not just industry. This is definitely like bombings and incendiary devices going off. London is famous for having a few large fires, but I think most of those happened before photography existed. Like, there's paintings. Let's like the Great London Fire. Yeah, that happened in like the 1600s, which is why we don't have photographs of it, but we do have like paintings and drawings and stuff. Like, this looks like it probably came from the actual period. Abbildung der Stadt London farmt dem erklichen Brand Wahlfelfen vor 4 Tagen lange gewährt. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just I took 1 semester of German, and like the only thing I remember is like some shitty pronunciation. Oh yeah, no, the Great London Fire took several, like it took them days to like contain it and put it out. Probably most of the fire stopped because it just ran out of stuff to burn. Essayant de parler allemand. I was trying to read it. I don't know what I was saying, but I was trying to read it, yeah. Laughs in California wildfires. The California wildfires are certainly larger in that, gosh, what was it? Like, wasn't there a fire a couple years ago, Nito, that covered like 200,000 square miles or something? But I feel like they're very different. They're very different. The Palisades fire, I was thinking more of, okay, that one did hit a lot more housing than the one I'm thinking of. There was a fire that started actually near where I lived for a while, but I didn't live there at the time. I did not live there at the time, so don't even look at me. It started in the Angeles National Forest because there was like some cable that wasn't maintained properly for decades, like finally fucking broke and then set off like the nearby forest on fire, and that just spread uncontrollably for weeks and weeks and weeks. You're saying the fire started right after you left? Oh my god, do I have to like prove this? Angeles National Forest, largest fire started near Green Valley, California. The Bobcat fire? Oh, was it the power? No, it wasn't the powerhouse fire. Wildfires in LA County. Can I do it by date? Woolsey. Newhall to Chatsworth. By area. Ridge. I wish I could look at like historical maps of this stuff. Also, Orleans, if you saw all that I said about the Ranger OC for Fallout, essentially her loadout is combat knife, Ranger Sequoia. The Sequoia, that's like a specific rifle, I think, right? I forget what the Sequoia is. I don't know if I've encountered it yet. California wildfires are your own fault? What do you mean my own fault? The only fires I've ever started in my life were when I went camping at approved campsites in a fire pit. And that's it. I did not hit her. Hello, Mark. What if I, I wanna like, what if I put, California wildfires map with area. Man, see, this is the fire that Nita was talking about. That was a huge deal because it destroyed like massive amounts of homes like near Santa Monica. But that's not the one I was thinking of. I think Now this is near San Francisco. I was thinking it's like Kern. Should I put the county immediately north? Map. This doesn't really tell you guys much because you don't know. You guys don't really know what you're looking at unless you've lived there. Okay, so this is like LA County. And this right here, I want to say, is like Santa Clarita area. And then I lived just north of there for a while in a little town called Green Valley. And there was a fire that covered like this whole area up here. Like imagine if you just took the entirety of like South LA, Torrance, Long Beach, South LA, you know, fucking Anaheim. You'd like take all of that, just like put it up here, and it just burned all of that. It was bad, real bad, huge. Took weeks and weeks and weeks to put that shit out. Mostly because it's like difficult terrain. Not that many people live there, so they, you know, they had a hard time. If there's not that many people that live there, there's not that much infrastructure for like moving around. So there's a lot of work of people, you know, on foot going up and down mountains and shit. You've lived everywhere? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I'm not gonna sing that song right now, sorry. But yeah, Sana, I'm sorry. Sorry if you're here. I beat your score. I beat your score. Oh my god. When did the advertisement? What's that? You can tell me.
It's prunes.
Prunes. Thank you for prunes. I've just been gifted some prunes by my friend who just got home from work. Welcome home. I can't tell you guys where they work, but this is a very nice. I'm gonna try one. You posted the building from a different angle? Wait, the building full of windows? The Sequoia Ranger is a revolver that the black coats can get after Wow. I didn't know Fallout had such like in-depth lore about their policing organizations. Oh. Hey, careful when you eat these. They still have like the pit. Yeah, so don't like bite down too hard or you'll break your tooth. Thank you. Are they telling me to shit easier? No. Maybe if it was prune juice? I feel like prune juice would help more with that. But like just eating straight up like prunes on their own. Ooh. This looks pretty cool, Momo. Here, I'll show you guys. Momo has been to this place, apparently. Momo's been here, apparently. And it looks kind of dark in there because of the mirrors are reflecting how well it's lit on the inside. But then when you're on the inside, everything is really bright because it's reflecting the light from outside. It's lots of very contrast. Very contrast. It's kind of sad that there's a Starbucks though. They should get rid of that Starbucks. Momo, can we go there? Can we go there and destroy this Starbucks? Like consensually? We almost lost Orleans for a snack. Look, I only ate one. I promise I won't just like sit here and eat an entire bag of prunes. There's so many Starbucks in Japan. I thought Japan had like its own coffee culture. Hi, Mako. Hello. I mean, I know Japan isn't like known for their coffee like say like France or Italy or Switzerland or Brazil or Mexico or like Central America. Like it's like, but I figured it had like it had its own vibe, you know? Like why would you go to Starbucks if you're in Japan? There's probably like such better coffee. My home station, Yokohama, had 5 with. That's too much Starbucks. That's crazy. And that culture is Starbucks. They do? Well, I promise if I ever get to visit Japan, I'm not gonna get coffee at fucking Starbucks. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Smoke laws, liability, fears, workforce, and funding shortages, narrow city. Fire department slash and burn and wait, what do you mean tilted? Like the like Cal Fire absolutely does conduct like some anti-fire measures. They even do like controlled burns in some areas. The problem with a lot of our big fires here is they're often caused by either like infrastructure that isn't maintained by like private businesses, because sadly when those businesses were public they weren't maintained well enough financially, so like politicians decided, oh, let's just give it to a private company, and then the private company is like, why the fuck would we pay to maintain stuff until it breaks? But then the problem with that is when those things break, when those kind of things break, they cause very large problems. Let's just say I'm not a big fan of PG&E. Not a big fan of PG&E. No sir. Hi Tommy, welcome back. Just say d'où vient Starbucks. Well yeah, Starbucks comes from Seattle, right? I think. I first started drinking Starbucks in Japan. Well, yeah, but you live there, so that's fair. You know, it's just we can't. Nobody can blame you. Nobody can blame you for drinking coffee there first. You just happen to be there. Orleans correct. Oh, was I right? Yay! Add a higher score to my time guesser. My time guesser was actually 44,900. Blowing Saint out of the water on my extra points. Because of the derps who complain about things and agitate and the administrations to leave all the fire fuel laying around. I mean, part of the problem there is it's hard to think about how large California is. Nobody has the funds or time to like send people out into like the vastness of the state and just like clean up the forest, you know? It's easier to study the land, try to prevent fires, try to conduct fire reducing damage measures, and then after that, the only thing you can do is hope people don't like start fires on purpose and teach people how to not start them by accident. Like I remember a while ago when I lived in LA, some dumbass you know, had a really hot car on a really hot day when it was really dry, and she parked her car, guess where? Right on top of a bunch of bushes on the side of the road. The bushes underneath her engine caught fire within minutes, and then her fucking car like exploded. The fire jumped the freeway within another few minutes, and they had to like shut down the whole area to like send planes full of liquid, like an anti-flame stuff, to like coat the nearby hills. Thankfully, it didn't get worse than that. I think they figured it out within like an hour or so. But that's all it takes. That's all it takes is just one idiot not understanding that hot car make flammable thing burn. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, we are doing that. I'm not here to defend Cal Fire. I am gonna say that I know we, like, controlled burns are a tool that they do use, but I don't know enough about it to say, like, are we using it enough? Are we using it too much? I don't know. I don't know. We definitely could be doing more. What brain? Come on, guys. Come on. I know LA can be very self-centered and materialistic, but over 15 million people live there. They're not all stupid, vapid bimbos, you know? There's a lot of people there. We live in a society, and you know, some people should worry about these things, and other people, like, I mean, if you live in South Central and you work at like a fast food place, and there's probably like maybe 20 trees within a mile of you, you're not really gonna worry about like fires much. Do those people need to like have in-depth knowledge of fire prevention if they never go to the forest? They should know the basics for when they travel, but it's probably not something they think about day to day. That's why they pay taxes, so that other people can worry about those things. Oh, more like 25 million? Huh. Was it, Greater Los Angeles population. I was closer. As of the Census Bureau in 2023, 18 million. Where are my glasses? Is that, where is this? Is this like in front of, oh, maybe right. Oh, it's on my eyeball. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. That actually looks pretty good. Lock. Okay. Fair. I promise I'm not trying to bully you, Mako. I just felt like I feel like I'd read those numbers before. But maybe I was remembering numbers. Maybe I was remembering numbers from when I lived there. Because I moved away from LA in 2020. Fun fact. I moved away from LA. Oh, actually, no, I moved away from LA in 2019. But I moved here in 2020. There was like a little bit of an in-between period. Glasses, hotkey action, item scene. Actually, I have to make the item scene. Just a minute, I'm VTubing. I'm sorry, I'm VTubing, 1 second. Ramona, flowers, glasses. Let's save that. Then we go here, item scene. Ramona, flowers, glasses. We'll record the setting, and then we go whop, whop. There we go. Let's get to Fallout. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to Fallout. There is going to be an ad in like 20 minutes, but Fallout it is. Don't forget to say please, though. I'm sorry that yapping took so long today. I don't usually yap for this long. I don't know. You guys kept me busy, I guess. What do hot people cause in that regard? They warm up rooms, I suppose. Do they have a fever? Do they have a fever? Is that why they're hot? I'm not sure. Oh, you guys aren't supposed to see that. You guys aren't supposed to do that. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, I know it's gonna be really quiet. It's gonna be really quiet while the game is opening. Because, you know, game. Because I have to turn everything else off. And of course, the game does that thing that it always does. Okay, you guys should be able to hear it and stuff. You like the can of Squirt? I love Squirt. It's one of my favorite sodas. I wonder, can you like change the names of anything in this game? Like here's Waking Cloud. Probably can't change their name. But maybe like do we ever like meet like a cat or a dog? And then we get to like do stuff? Quests. Speak to Whitebird. Alright. Waking Cloud said we should go talk to the shaman. I don't have a map. Is it easy to find? Is it nearby? Where's this map? Oh, it's quite far. As much as I love the New Vegas soundtrack, I need a mod that adds Diamond City Radio. Is that from like Fallout? Where's Diamond City? Is that from Fallout 3? Oh, right. I forgot this DLC like doesn't have much radio. It doesn't have much radio. So I'm gonna just use this for a while, actually. I'm just gonna use this for a while. The vibe is gonna feel weird all over the place, but I don't know if you can hear this. Yeah. No. Okay. How do we leave, like, here? Do I have to go down the way? I don't think we can go over this hill. Oh, good. We can teleport here now that we found the location. Awesome. Fallout 4, Boston. The Commonwealth of massive, huge tits. I've never been to Boston. The closest I've ever been to Boston is probably Smuggler's Notch, Vermont? Anybody ever been to Smuggler's Notch, Vermont? Obsidian is what Black Isle became after 1 and 2 kind of flopped.
I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Oh, glad to be of service. 3 Dog. 3 Dog! Ow! I remember 3 Dog. I feel like he's nice for like maybe the first 20 minutes, but then he runs out of...
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion.
Uh-huh.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Can you hear him?
Happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
I've generally tried to just be a helpful person playing this game. We have to go through it. This isn't Red Faction, Nito. I can't just like blast my way through the mountain. Yo, I should play Red Faction on stream someday. Throwback. I wish I could like reread what he said. Because, you know what, maybe I should just be honest. I should just be honest.
Living in willful ignorance is an ugly thing, but God often speaks loudest in the wild places of his creation, like Zion. Zion is a place and a state of being that has been lost to us several times in the past. Each loss is a new fall of man, and after each fall, we weep in strange new lands and dream of Zion. Dream of visiting vengeance upon those who
No,
took it from
I
us.
know he was talking about
But
it.
this is the waking world in which we live. There is no need to cry.
He just said too
no need
much
to dream.
in a
We
contrived
can act
way.
now and stop the White Legs here.
I'm not here for sermons. I'm not here for sermons. I'm here to help people. You were in Zion a couple months ago? Do you mean Utah? I think this DLC technically happens in Utah, right? Because we traveled away from New Vegas or something.
Talk to Daniel about fighting the White Legs. He wants to evacuate the valley, believes it is best for the Sorrows physically and spiritually. He knows I disagree, but believes my desire to fight is the result of my history of violence.
You do have
Perhaps if he
vengeance
heard
on the
an argument
mind,
from you,
which is
he could be
fair.
convinced. In any case, it's important enough to try.
He also just kind of spooked me when he ran up out of nowhere. Like I was not prepared to talk to him. Yes, yes. Oh. How was your time in Utah? I've heard the soda pop is really
I am
good
always
there.
a little sad to leave the Narrows, and happy to return.
Kill him, please? Well, I don't feel that way, certainly. Even if I'm not a fan of his sermons, I have to respect that him and his group like helped save me from the White Legs. You know? Shit. I need somewhere to sell stuff, actually. I'm an idiot. Crap. Where's that knife? The Sorrows were told to defend Zion? Well, no, but well, he's saying that the Sorrows under Daniel are like thinking of leaving. Maybe he feels like it's hopeless. Okay, if we just get around here, we can find a proper path. Most of his sermons tell you about his character. I think I know enough about him to like. Oh, God. Nice. Wait.
You can no ninkumpami.
No. Where do you think you're going? No sleepy, Momo. No sleepy.
Perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Think about it. Yes?
Theoretically, we could stay here and live out our life away from New Vegas, but that's just not how I guess that's just not how the quest of the story goes, right? Why would minus 10 res plus 1 HP? Let's go. That's always good. What did these guys have? My goat? Are you talking about Waking Cloud, Tisno? You were here earlier, I swear. No. Oh. Those are bad. Those are bad. Those are bad. Oh, dang. She's powerful. She is crazy powerful.
I can't keep up this pace much longer.
And you don't have anything good either. What about you? Bullets are good. This like weighs almost nothing and we could just eat it right now. Boop. You can want the 911? Oh, that's fair. I just decided to pick it up because I had a ton of ammo. Wait, I'm actually trying to go this way. Look for the caves marked by the Soros and you'll find more lore. I will after we get this map, maybe. I don't actually know where Daniel... We've been to this cave before. That one was just full of, like, plants. Oh. Somebody over here. And what are they? Is it that? Is it that? Is that what I think it is? Is that a no? It's just a tree or something. Hello? Hello?
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know. Daniel says that it is holy in the eyes of the Father. I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Well, I'm sure It's easy to feel that way until the tribes start fighting each other. What is this enemy? It says it's like... It says it's like right next to us? Is it that? There's like a scorpion stuck in the ground. I never understood why it's considered a bad thing for the tribe to defend themselves from another tribe that wanted to conquer them. It's a final test to a piece of fascist leader. Daniel thinks it will destroy their innocence and become warlike. Well, I haven't met Daniel yet, and I didn't know that about his ideas. Oh. It's on the way.
See business. I am glad it's over.
Father of the Caves. Father of the Caves. I'll try to remember. Oh, can't go up that way. We gotta keep going around, 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 around. Oh, it says there's something... There's a bunch of scorpions around here. Okay, we're close. We are close to the map that we're looking for. But there's geckos. There's some geckos. Alright, let's play like she does. We'll be like, boom.
You leave me no choice.
And I'm dead. Dang. I'm so cool. Let's save next time before we fight 20 guys. I'm not a huge fan of save scumming, but I kind of know that these games are very unforgiving at times. Daniel sees the sorrows like innocent children, but these people make Yaogai claw weapons. Fighting beings that they see as wildlife, probably because, you know, they don't... There he is. They don't know how... What if I just skip him? What if I just skip him and then I don't talk to him? Fast travel is unavailable. Oh, it's forcing me to talk to him.
By the rivers of Babylon,
Okay.
there we sat down. Yea, we wept.
So
when
he's
we
saying
remembered Zion.
we
Remember,
were
O Lord,
here
the
and we
children
were
of
sad
Edom
because we
in the
lost
day of
something.
Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that
The
rewardeth
tribe of
thee as thou
Edom
hast
said they
served
should
us.
destroy it.
Happy
And they
shall
cried
he
that it was
be
destroyed.
that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
I don't really get that last part, to be honest. But I'm not gonna change my answer. I've already made my choice.
Living
I get that he has an understandable grudge against people
Daniel says
that were fighting
most
him
people
and his
outside
group.
The valley do not. I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows, and happy to return.
And he wants to regain whatever that kind of idea of a space was. Can I fast travel now? Cool. That should have saved the game too, I think. In the quick save system. What was I saying? I was talking about Daniel, right? So, they were praying that they would kill the people who kidnapped them from Zion, even the women and the children. Like, that's crazy. Oh! I almost got poisoned. I almost got hella poisoned. God damn.
need healing powder. Stay cautious.
What could... What the fuck?
I am not giving up the search yet.
I don't want to get close enough to, like...
I am not giving up the search yet.
I guess we should be safe.
Here they are!
Here they are? Do you like detect the enemy now? Yeah, fight it. Punch it. Oh, it's out.
I have
There we
this
go.
under control.
No, it's still stuck. It's still stuck. This is so weird. I'm gonna Okay, let's hopefully it doesn't get stuck again. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck again. That was so silly. There you are. Right, sorry. I keep getting distracted. So I get what you're saying about how these people they're not like babies, right? They're not babies. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, there's one.
This road is mine.
He doesn't know anything about their past? Well, he can't control their past. So you're right. Maybe he doesn't know about how, like, vicious they can be. He's only known them as they are. And maybe he hopes that... Maybe he hopes that they don't become vicious again.
I am glad.
But like I was
over.
saying... Wait, I can't pick this up. It's too heavy.
When
Fighting
salt upon wounds
fighting
took no
wildlife
Canaan,
and making
he ordered the
weapons
white legs
to fight
sow the
wildlife
earth
is
so
different
nothing could grow again.
than...
What kind of
like-
monster could do that?
It's different than killing other human
Messy
beings. At
business.
least
I
that's
am
how
glad
most
it's
human
over.
beings see it, right? That's how most human beings see that. So maybe he feels like they could, rather than having the tribe become like warlike against other people, he would rather they move somewhere where they can like still thrive. Because I mean, you know, they probably know how to farm, they know how to hunt. He feels like it's like, we don't have our backs up against the wall. Why waste our own blood on this problem? I'm not saying I agree with Daniel, because I don't actually know enough to like really be making these decisions. I'm trying to like logic it out. I'm just trying to logic it out. I also don't know anything about the white legs. As vicious as the white legs are,
We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch.
what if the past of the sorrow, what if the white legs have like some kind of generational grudge? You know, what if they've been at war for a long time? I don't know. At some point, like, nobody really remembers where the fighting started. They just know that the fighting is happening. I guess the other thing too is, even if they leave, who's to say they won't just like meet another group of people and then they have to deal with a whole other group of people? Didn't the Whitelegs follow Daniel to Zion? I don't know, because I have never played this before. I know New Canaan was... Canaanite? What do they call it? I know in French it's Canaan. Like like the ancient religious city. No, not that. No, not the person. This is not in relation to any cats that we know. It's like in French it's spelled like this, I think. How do you guys say that? Is it not said very similarly to his name? Did the Whitelegs work with... I forget. I think dude told us, right? Did the Whitelegs work with Caesar to destroy New Canaan? The Whitelegs are Caesar's curs. Ah, okay. Well, that certainly does make it easier for us to not be on their side. I didn't remember that detail. So Daniel has a really tough choice then, if he knows anything about Caesar. Because, like, I feel like even if you run away and reestablish yourself elsewhere, like, Caesar's forces are coming, like, towards New Vegas from the east anyways. Like, you'll probably have to fight them eventually. The NCR is not going to be moving up into Utah anytime soon. And while they are certainly more agreeable, they also have their fair share of violence. But Caesar would either force you have to join Caesar or you get murdered. So it's like you're gonna have to fight him either way at some point. Who was the father in the cave?
Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaanites? He is our protector and our judge. He helped our ancestors find their place here in Zion. He gave us many gifts, but we are not to seek him out. His caves are forbidden to us. Those who seek them out are taken from us.
Is this gaslighting? I just did, though. I don't know how they answer a few times. I have a feeling to them it would be just another hassle to assimilate. Like, the NCR would probably just deal with the tribes, like, through trade if they met them. And they would only worry about assimilating them if they felt like moving their border. You know? Daniel actually confused the sorrows, and yes. Ah. Well, I don't want to lie. But this answer sounds rude. What do I know about the Canaanites other than their city was destroyed and they, like, fled? Yeah, it's like as warlike as the Khans are, the NCR's like relentless search for more people to tax like forces their ideology to like like you either submit to taxation and like some kind of fake ass democracy, or we're gonna kill you. And that, you know, all it takes is a group of people saying we don't want to pay taxes, and then now there's fighting. The Canaanites are Mormons. Like Mormons as I know Mormons, or are they like some kind of different in-universe Mormon?
I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. His knowledge of the Father is greater than my own.
Fallout Mormons. So they believe an entirely different set of beliefs that is like based on Mormonism, but like it's evolved. Give me some info on Daniel.
Daniel is a wise man and a great friend to the Sorrows. He taught me to speak the language of New Canaan, the English from the holy books.
Okay, this is good. This is good. What books?
Yes, the language of the New Canaanites is the holy tongue, for it is the language their sacred books are written in. The Father in the caves brought it to them after the judgment, but the ancestors of the Sorrows sinned against him. They were denied the true tongue.
What book? I wish she had said what the books were. Like, just some book written in English could be fucking Moby Dick for all I know. That shit the cons brought that shit on themselves by constantly attacking. So they weren't provoked. They just had their own expansionist kind of mindset brought them to the NCR border. And then the NCR was like, well, we have to protect the people under our care, and you're literally attacking them. Good night, Real Mothman. Sorry about the ads in 1 minute. There might be ads in a minute.
A Sorrow's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Sorrow makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people. Our shaman, Whitebird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
Fair enough. Well, if you don't want to come into the cave, then I guess you're gonna have to wait here.
As you wish.
Because I want to get this map. It doesn't look like it's very far. Unless there is like a doorway. Let me look at... I have 10 rads? We can actually get rid of those like right now. I think. Actually, do the rats just come back? No, they stay gone. That's good. Oh. Cons were raiders. That makes sense. I think I've seen a friend talk to the cons and how they're very much stuck in a like, we must be prideful and take stuff from others. Oh. Was I like dodging your attacks without even realizing it? That's kind of funny. I got hit. I took a hit. Daniel's god and the Soros father in the caves are very different, but Daniel kind of took advantage of the Soros. Oh, so it's kind of like how Catholics went to like Northern Europe and they were like, okay, you guys can like believe your like weird stuff, but it's gonna be like about our shit now. Does this even hurt? Like, do plasma grenades hurt things that aren't electric? What kind of damage does it? Oh, I dropped it. Hey, what the? Oh my. Was there a trap in here? Oh my god, I don't even... What? No, where is it? Oh, it's there. I was so confused there. Meow. Momo, I thought you were sleepy. You doing okay? What? This cave just has a hole to the outside that I can't do anything with. Whee! Okay. We need to figure out how to get out of this part of the cave. I think I see an entrance over there. What? What was that? What was... Oh my... Was that another trap? I can't even see it. Hello? Is there a trap on the ground? There is. Hello? Anyone home? Free health. Easy peasy. Bullets. Grenades. Boop, boop. Holotape? Interesting. I feel like I have some miscellaneous stuff I should get rid of here. Like, I really gotta sell those fission batteries. They're taking up so much space. You just ran past the camp? What? What do you mean the camp? There's a camp? I don't see a camp in here. We already looked at this stuff, I thought. We already looked at this stuff. And you just got me to step on another trap? Read the holotape? Read the holotape. Read the holotape, huh? How do what was it called again? Why is my desk covered in apple juice? You might have, you might have drooled on your desk? I know she said that the cave was, like, forbidden. I don't remember her saying that it was booby-trapped. I'm not even seeing the word holotape here. And honestly, you don't want me to find it. Okay, I think it was this one, right? This is the one that we just found. Am I correct? Just like a loot goblin to go past everything lore oriented? Well, I thought the holotape would be in the data section. I'm sorry. But also, let it be known I tried to right click on that item. Because I don't want to read it anymore. I don't want to read it anymore. You did this. You did this. You caused this. Scrap electrodes. I thought we were looking for a map. I did not find a map. Where's the map? She said, those of us who go inside don't return. I thought she said those of us that touch stuff here are, like, sent away. Like, the tribe finds out that they went here and they excommunicate, they force them to leave. Or did I mishear that?
I walk in your footsteps.
I am so confused. I thought we were coming here for a map. Did I, like, miss the part where I picked up a map? I'm so confused. How about we go deal with some monsters? I grow tired. I grow tired of being told what to do.
You leave me no choice.
Are you fighting someone? Dang, why does that shoot both shells at once? It should only shoot one. That's awful. They don't return to the tribe because they're dead. And then holotape is the map. Because you missed the console lore. Yeah, you told me to read it. Like, you ordered me to read it. I didn't appreciate that. Hello, wizard. What makes you...
Show her the light of your
What makes you nondescript? Like, are you just, like, very average looking? What does average mean to you as a wizard? I'm curious. Can I fix this? I cannot fix it. Ow! Ow! Thank you for zapping. I see you've found one of the oldest redeems. Actually, if we're gonna kill Yao Guai, are we close? I keep forgetting that escape doesn't open the map. Oh, we're not close at all. We're just like near whatever this is. Have I been here? I have not been here. I haven't been there. We just gotta keep traveling. Careful, careful, careful. Don't fall.
Let's move on. I don't like to linger in this place.
You don't like to linger here? But that means there might be good stuff. Or it means... Oh, is it because of the graffiti? Does that mean there's like an enemy tribe nearby? Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. Nope. Nope. There we go. That could be a useful place to fast travel to in the future. Oh.
Guide and protect us, your humble children.
Ooh. I hear fighting. Orleans, vous a-t-on dit que 602 jours, c'est 5 mois et 3 semaines? Who? I don't think anyone has told me that 5 months and 3 weeks is 602 days. That's not that doesn't even make sense. I don't think that even makes sense.
We labor in the vineyards and make us strong to resist those. This is the only short path from the Narrows to Pine Creek. They will be cut to ribbons by these traps.
Well, let's take care of them.
As you say.
Wait, are there like... What do you mean? I see enemies.
I'll fight you if I must.
Oh, here we go. Pourquoi meurt-elle?
I need even my best air transport if I'm dead. I need help.
Girl, you need a gun. This girl needs a gun, dude. She was like right here.
This is not the most pleasant place I've woken up.
Yeah, wake up. Remind me, Wolf, c'est quoi un pao? That doesn't... Something tells me that doesn't sound like a nice word. A peacock. Ah, I see. Well, she decided that for either aesthetic or cultural or a combination of the two, she just decided that that would be a good piece of headwear to have. You know? Let's see. Can I pick that up and then repair the one that I own? I think I own one? Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it. Great, I just made the whole chat go up like crazy. Ah, okay. Yeah, don't worry. It's not like part of her body. It's not part of her body. It's just clothing. Now, what did she mean by traps?
Zion used to be a place of peace, you know.
I don't
Daniel
see
says
any
that
traps.
it is holy in the eyes of the Father.
And what's this? Share link. It's a cat. Huh. I don't think I've seen anyone use a Google share link yet. Hopefully that worked. There we go. Awesome. Ah. I see.
I hope someday you will see it as it was.
Zion. Maybe. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Do you guys think... Ooh, something over here? Do you guys think I was too direct about that cave? Also, wait, what? I thought we were doing... How come the... Okay, we found enemies here. We found enemies like right here on the map. She told us about the traps that the white legs placed. But the thing we have to worry about is all the way back here? Why isn't it like how dude, this quest system in this DLC is very poorly made, in my opinion. Things trigger like so far away from other things in a way that makes no sense. Like, why is she even talking to us about that when we're nowhere near it? We weren't even on the way to it. And it also just agreeing with her that we should like deal with it changed which quest I was working on. Like, no, don't go into my quest system and change which quest I'm working on. Then, because what if I don't know that happened and suddenly I start following the compass all the way to somewhere else?
I see business. I am glad it's over.
No, that's fair. Image redeems are for sharing funny, cute, silly things. They don't have to be serious. Oh.
Yield!
I don't think the bug knows how to talk. Damn. Sounded tough. Sounded hella tough. Okay, we're near... Oh. I hate that my... What if I click? Nope, it's still there. Hi, Monkey Monk. Welcome back. How you doing? Okay, we are headed this way, across this bridge. And I'm gonna save before we go over there, because I don't want to have to run all the way over here again. Also, I think I might be dying. I can hear my heart beat. Yep, I'm almost dead. I have 2 health. Did something poison me and I just didn't notice? Hi, Gapian. What the heck? You didn't have to give bits just for streaking. Thank you for streak. Why did the music stop? Hello? There we go. Boom. 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 Uppies though? I'll do my best. I'll do my best, but I am only 5'6". Don't forget. Did I save here? Yes. Okay. Now, I think, if I remember right, this quest is about killing Yao Guai. So, we're going to use a weapon that actually does some damage to them. Whoa.
I'll fight you if I must.
Oh no, don't run over there. Not yet. Wait for it to come over here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, now she's too close. Now she's too close. So we need to change tactics. Dang, what was... Did I fucking crit? That was insane damage. Oh hey, I suddenly have more weight capacity? I wish switching weapons was easier. Can you run this way, or am I chill to just keep messing with you? Did it run away scared? You're 5'4"? APN, you're so teeny. You're a little guy. Right, I forgot to heal. I like how I talked about healing and saving before that fight, but if I was touched by that Yao Guai even once, it would have been fucking over, dude. Do we have any food? Poison resistance plus 47. What? That's crazy. You know what? Let's eat some meat. Some water. Healing powders. Good, even though a little lower perception, that's fine. You know, we're not, it's gonna be hard to miss a Yao Guai. They're very large. They're very large. And then that should make our health go up for like a little bit. Never mind, we need to heal like right now. We need to heal like right now because the Yao Guai came back.
Yeah. I wish you could have met my family. You would like them, I think.
Yeah, you think so? It's a weird thing to say after we kill 3 animals.
Yao Guai. Even our strongest hunters could not hope to kill so many. There must be a nest nearby.
What do you propose?
Fighting so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck.
How do we do that?
Did Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanites' fire clay? That could easily collapse a cave and trap the beasts inside.
Oh shit, they have like...
Look around.
I think
and
I
see
have
if
a
you can
little
find
bit
a
of
cave nearby.
C4
It may prove
actually.
easier than slaying the beasts.
Paris, Orléans, ne le savais pas. I don't think I knew your height. Well, we better get to work then. We don't have too much healing. So we should we should definitely try to keep our distance if we find more. And that is, I think 5'4" is average here for a lady. I thought we were like right on top of it. I think it's right above us. Oh no, it's a cave. It's a cave. I see. I see. Like, at 5'6", I would be an average lady in Norway. Because they're just a bit taller there. Just a little bit taller. Dang, this cave is huge. Oh, I hear them.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
What is that? Explosives marker? Oh? (5'8" is average for a guy.
I wish you could have met my
I thought it was 5'9"
You
here.
would like them, I think.
But I guess it also depends on the country. I can probably only get one shot of this off in like tight quarters. But this cave is huge. I feel like we've gone around in like a giant circle. Is this a trap? Like, should I be avoiding these? It's a detonator. I am confusion. Oh, and we found a dead end. Strange. Did the quest update, maybe? Plant mining explosive at key points within the cave. Optional kill yell, go I. Okay, but is me interacting with those like planting explosives? I know we have 3. Or am I picking them up? Let's see, if I do that, the amount of C4 we have did not go up. We have a mining detonator. Wait. Okay, so we were planting explosive. Fair enough.
Oh, Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the vineyards.
Somehow
and make us strong.
we easily found where the explosives needed to go. I was just doing classic like maze theory. I just followed like the first wall in a certain direction until I couldn't find anything else to do. Where did this skull come from? What the fuck? Was that like a warning? Did I just notice a weird glitch? That skull like fell down the hill. And I think if I remember right, we should be able to just go this way and then leave. Right? Or is this not the way out? No. It's like over here? It's not far.
Oh.
So they're like a tiny bit taller in Germany. It just I don't like that it's doing stuff automatically. Maybe I'm too like maybe I'm being too like Resident Evil brained about this, but don't stop changing.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
That's like an evil one? Awesome. Easy peasy. Do you have anything to say about this?
Katubiu.
Nope, she doesn't really have much to say about it.
Then
That's fine, I suppose. What should we do next? Any quests you guys like? It's cold there. You should wear a blanket. Okay, we could go talk to the shaman about getting like our own Yao Guai fist thing, but which is kind of funny because I think we already have one. Yeah, we have a bladed gauntlet. I wouldn't mind if this game had more flavor text for like items and stuff. You know, like if you click on the item for like information and it gives you like a little blurb. Because then they could like some things obviously will be straightforward, but some things like this item, they could give like a bit of lore about it. Like who made these kind of weapons or something. You know? But first things first, we should really go find somewhere to sell shit. Because I just have way too much stuff on me. If I remember right, I mean, do you think they have, they probably have a shop at the camp, right? There's gotta be somebody here I can talk to. Are you the shopkeep? Tribal. Are you a shopkeep? Nope. Maybe there's somebody past here. 50 Fahrenheit? Oh, that's pleasant though. Oh, hi. What's up? I know you want to talk. You might as well. You wouldn't just... Wait, do you just actually just walk around? I thought this guy was like hiding from the world, but no, he just walks around.
Welcome back.
Let's trade. Also, wait, I thought he was at the camp in the southeast of the map. Does he just like walk back and forth from one to the other? I was not aware of this. Damn. He doesn't have much money, and I really want to sell stuff. Boop. Okay. But at least we can just buy ammunition, right? Or maybe even... I know this... I know some of this stuff is like really expensive, but I'd rather have healing than nothing at all. Or here we go. Boop. Okay, now we can sell more stuff, which is good. Stealth boys are kind of useful. I don't really see myself using this stuff, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. I can pick up one of these anytime from like some enemy, so I'm not really worried about that. Flamer fuel. Sure. How about like hella fuel? That's still not enough? Okay. You know, let's get rid of this because we're probably gonna make one of our own, which is fine. It's cool. It's good. Nope, that's too many. How does selling one of these get me so much money? That's crazy. Okay. There's gotta be something else I can sell, right? We're probably good. We're probably fine. You know what? I'll just take the money. Goodbye. Orleans, I'm gonna get you. I will not elaborate.
I have seen many strange plants in the valley. Plants that seem to hunger for human flesh.
Oh, yeah, we've seen
Where
those.
they come from, I do not know.
Oh, hey, is this Daniel? We might be seeing Daniel. Hello? It's Daniel.
I'm glad to see you're
Yo,
still
we
with
had
us.
to talk to this guy.
How can I help you?
How is stream so far? I'm just dropping by to be silly. I'm glad somebody's here to be silly. Cause I'm pretty sure I scared off somebody earlier. They were being very pushy about me like doing things. So I deliberately told them I'm not doing that. Which for better or for worse means that like I don't know some of the lore. But like I'm not here for people to just like order me around. You know? I hope you're doing all right, Pandy. You're being very reasonable. I feel like I could have put maybe a bit more of a playful tone on it, but it was really hard to. I was trying to be a bit bratty about it, but they just kept pushing. I can somewhat see the chat history. I don't think they were being creepy, Tommy, but it's like I picked up an item that I just kind of ignored because I was looking for a map. So I expected to like walk around a certain cave and like find an item called the map of something or other, because that's what the quest said. The quest said find the map over here, and then they were like, read the holotype. I'm like, no, no, don't just like at least they could have said please. They could have tried. I like the word please. Pro tip: I'm more like I can't promise I will do anything, but I'm more likely to do something if you say please. It's that easy. Okay. What do you know about the father in the caves?
Father in the... Oh, right. He's some spirit the Sorrows used to believe in. Watched over them from the caves in the valley. They marked some of the caves around here because they think they'll be punished for going inside. I think as more of them learn the teachings of the new Canaanites, they'll lose their old superstitions.
And that's another thing. I also already knew some of these details because the person in question, like, got the chat to, like, talk about it before I even met this guy. So it's like they, on the one hand, they didn't even give me a chance to learn this on my own. And then they follow that up with, like, telling me to do things. I don't know, man. I know Howdy had his fair share of weirdos in the paragraph-sized conversation. Makes it even worse than they're dyslexic. That is something that Howdy struggles with. He does his best, though. I was able to scroll up, but people that backseat that hard are kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. At some point, I didn't just... I don't think I... Did I straight up tell them? Yeah, I think at some point I just straight up told them, like, I'm not going to do that. And I also said, you're, like, when they told me, like, oh, well, the map wasn't called a map. You just had to read the holotape, and then the details on the holotape would, like, update your map, because it's like the details in the holotape would tell you stuff about your own map, so then it would update your map. And I was like, you're making me want to throw away the holotape. Like, I don't even want to read it anymore. I feel like it's just bad game design. Tell player to go get a map, and then don't call the item a map? Or even like a synonym of a map? You might want to have a chat with... Right. Yeah. They're confused.
Oh? Oh. Of course. How stupid of me. They probably also think Mary is the mother and Jesus is the child. No wonder they picked up on things so easily. I guess it just goes to show how difficult it is to communicate sometimes.
Ooh, can I get free healing?
I should be able to address most common problems. What?
Just the usual.
Yeah, you don't look...
I mean, I have a ton of money. Fuck it.
Thanks.
And I like how he just walks away. I still wanted to talk to you, sir.
I'm glad to see you.
Is there any other way I can help?
If you could part with it, healing powder would be welcome. We have enough stim packs for now, but we can't rely on that small supply. Brock and Xander plants can be found throughout the valley. And you might even find some on White Legs you come across.
Okay. I think I have some healing powder.
Ah, that's great.
Here, take 3.
Thanks.
Yippee! Let's talk more later. Karma, winner. New Vegas fans are also super protective of New Vegas. I mean, I've been enjoying it for the most part. I don't think I have too many complaints. I like that it feels like Fallout 3, but it just has like a different environment. I know Fallout fans aren't like, oh hey, here's all that stuff I dropped a long time ago. I think a lot of Fallout fans don't like 3 because even though it revolutionized like the way people play this game, it's like very janky, right? Hella janky. But 3 was the first Fallout I ever played, and I had 0 perspective. So I just enjoyed it as best as I could, and I thought it was alright. I never got to finish it, but I did play it for a long time. Yo.
Oh, Father, guide and protect us, your humble children, as we labor in the
Who are you
vineyards,
talking to?
and make us strong to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
I like how these dudes just wear their like claw all the time. Like, do you just get really, really good at left-handed activities? What if one of them's right-handed? Do they put the weapon on their left hand?
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
This voice actor feels different than the rest. Like, did he record this? Did he record this in his living room? What about the visions?
Take drugs, kill a bear, seek medicine plant.
Oh, this is the guy.
Return the sacred datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you.
Okay, I remember now. Seely loves this guy. Seely loves this guy. What is it? I don't, does Seely, do you guys know NP Seely? Seely, I think it's either a redeem or just like a text command. I think it might be a text command. You just type like !advice in their chat, and it'll make you hear that guy say, take drugs, kill a bear. Boop. Why is he mouth breathing? He's probably had too much datura root, which I think is technically a form of poison. So, you know, his brain isn't quite as connected as it used to be, Turtle. But that's just my guess. That's just my guess. Okay, I guess I'll just go then.
Go. Return, maybe yes. Return, maybe no.
Okay, so he wants... Am I supposed to take more datura root? Pick 3 roots from the plants. Okay. Yeah, we gotta... I heard a spooky noise. Actually, fair enough. Yeah, because I forget if I sold some. Or if I have any. No, I don't have any. I must have sold it. If I remember correctly, the datura root looks like a little... It's like a 1 foot tall bush with flowers on the ground. Let's see if there's any near this cave. Because there's like a bunch of water out here. We just gotta find some. They're like little green plants. No, not these. How are you doing, Turtle? Having a pleasant Tuesday? You know, I never talked about dinner. And I know that's not the most exciting thing, but...
White leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people and for
there's
our
one.
valley if something is not done.
Do you guys like pierogies? Because I can boil and fry a tasty... Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't need to crouch right in front of me like that.
One is mine.
Oh, you were trying to kill a scorpion. She like scared the hell out of me. I was like, yo, whoa, whoa, why are you doing that? Why are you going down there? Alright, there's one. Ooh, nice. 2 glands. Doing pretty alright. Sleep schedule's completely broken. No. When? Well, do you? You need a routine. I hear shooting. Oh no. Oh. Well, that's rare. The game hasn't crashed in like 4 streams. I think that's the first time the game has crashed in like at least 2 weeks. You don't think you've ever had one? Oh. Pierogies fuck? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Don't worry. At least we know where one Datura route is. Okay, we're here. And we still have the quest to pick up the roots. So let's go where we found the first one. It's like over here. Probably, you know, you did buy a whole bunch of that ammo. We might as well use it, right? Hella ammo. What was I saying? All right, pierogies. There's a store near me that sells Grandma's brand pierogies, which are pretty damn good in my opinion. And I like what I like to do is boil them until they float. Aha. Okay, there's we crashed right here. And what I like to do after they're boiled is put a little bit of sesame oil in the pot after I drain the water. Sprinkle some sesame seeds on the pierogies that are now kind of oily. And then I'll like fry those with curry powder or cumin powder for like a few minutes. You know, just to get them a little tiny bit of browning on the edges. Because even though I don't mind boiled pierogies, because I'm gonna put them in stuff afterwards anyways. I like how frying them gives like the outside of the pierogi just a bit of texture that isn't just like boiled wheat flour, you know, stuff.
Could do that.
Chicken sandwiches? Sandwich plural. Dang, how many sandwiches can you crack, homie? Oh shit, we gotta help this guy. No, don't die. Let's go. Good. Oh. Was this like a Wild Wasteland moment? Fuck you, Krill. Hi, Krill. What's up, homie? Ooh, we can sell that. And that. Hello. I was just talking about how I cook my pierogies sometimes. Where's our friend? Oh, there she is. It was 2. Damn. Now we can go back to base. Right. And then after after I fry the boiled pierogies for a few minutes in like, you know, seasoning, then I usually, what I like to do is either like get some tomato paste and some garlic and like you know, whip up a quick tomato sauce, or I'll get some curry powder, some curry paste, and like make a little curry sauce. But it has Like, you know, you want to make it a curry paste that's different than the curry powder that you used, so that you get like a mixture of two different like curry flavors, right? I feel like doubling up there is pointless. And today I didn't just have some like masamon curry sauce with the pierogies, which were full of like mushrooms, by the way. They were mushroom pierogies. Because you can put almost anything in a pierogi if you want. I'd say the most common pierogi mass market is going to be something like potato and onion or potato and cheddar. Those are like the most common. But you can find them in all sorts of different type stuff. Wholesome? Thank you, newbie. That's very kind. Let's see if I can do this without crashing the game. I wish I knew how to actually cook. Well, remember, I'm just using stuff that I have and putting it together. I've never made pierogies like from scratch. That's a whole other step. You know, actually getting like dough and making the little circles and like getting the filling just right and wrapping them up. That's like a whole other process that can actually take like hours. Oh. Now I think people are gonna show up thinking I'm like super say-so, which is like not technically true. I guess I just don't talk about lewd topics very often, but I'm not afraid to. How's your night though going, Krill? Nobi. How you guys doing? We're about to talk about drugs, by the way, with this guy. Still more than I know though, but though I can burn I suppose if there is something in the water, it could be overcooked. Uh-oh. The shaman's not here. He's off getting a high somewhere. Where'd he go? Did he leave the cave? No, he says he's here. Oh, he's sleeping. My bad. You are say-so because you say so on what you do for this cool...
Guide and protect us, your humble children.
Guide and protect us. Guide and protect us.
And make us strong
to resist those who would steal Zion from us.
You have root of sacred datura?
I have root of sacred datura here.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Dude, is this gonna be like a little mini side mission? Am I gonna be like, is this gonna be kind of like the alien spaceship, like Chinese soldiers invading the suburbs? Good luck. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave, find ghost of she, lay ghost to rest. This your
ghost
quest.
Of who?
Bring peace where was strife. Go.
Okay, we're on the run. You know what else is bitter? Bitter lemon, black tea, dark chocolate, like orange zest. Like if you try to bite into like the skin of an orange, you know what I mean? Okay, let's get like a tiny bit closer. Okay, we gotta go this way. No, we gotta go down here, right? What's with the AI cat in the corner? Wait. I don't. This was just an image redeem. It's just an image redeem. I didn't take the time to like analyze it. It's an image redeem. Limes taste kind of bitter. They can, but I guess because I really like limes, so like I've become accustomed to them. I've become accustomed to them. I hope. Oh, I see. We actually. Okay, we gotta go like all the way around this area here. Some might say many things are bitter. Do many things give us wisdom, Stuffy? Is that where you're going with this?
I wish you could have met my family. You would like them, I think.
You raw dog limes with nothing else? I've been known to on occasion. Not usually. Like, I don't make a habit of it, but I definitely can. I do it less now than I used to. Mostly because I learned that it was really bad for your teeth to just like eat like raw lemon and lime. I'm not gonna attack that thing unless it like fucks with us. Oh, I can just go this way, I get. Don't fuck with me. Don't do it. God damn it. Wait, I can't. Can we not go? How do I? Do we have to enter through a specific area? I thought you were talking about a different kind of raw. I got really confused there for a second. What? I said lemon and lime, didn't I? What did you think I was talking about, Cervantin? Okay. I see. There's like a canyon here. Slowly breaks down. You're an animal. Yeah, because it's really acidic. It's very, very acidic, right? Oh. Okay. I see where you were going with that.
Yes.
Vault 22 Dwellers Guard Camp. Looks like they didn't make it, guys. I don't think they made it. Anything useful in here? Okay. Not bad. You know, it's something. Empty crates. Empty crates at empty tables. Nice. Let me save here, actually. I don't like how I can't save when I'm looking at my arm. Why is that a thing? There's about to be an ad. There's about to be an ad. I should like pause the game because we're like in the middle of a mission. We're in the middle of a mission. Boop. How you guys doing? I am gonna go... I'm gonna go pee real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. Who's messaging? Did somebody join the Discord or something? I heard a ping. I heard a ping. Mods, shake them around. Wait, huh? Who needs to be shook? My arms are pretty strong for my height. I can shake you. If you know what I mean. New Vegas? Yeah. Hi, Sigurd. It's just we got hit by ads. And I'm like in the middle. I'm literally in the middle of the mission where you take drugs and you have to go on the, I guess, kill a bear mission. So I decided to pause during the ads. But also, you know, I haven't taken a even a hell yeah, could be shaking right now. Sorry, you'll have to find another Orleans for that. If it needs to happen right now, I'm a little busy. But also, I haven't really had a real chance to take a break from the game for a minute, and I kind of wanna sing a song. But I hope you're well, Sigurd. Hello. Ads to the left of me, drugs to the right. Here I am, Gruchin. Gruchin is such a good word. Elko is certainly a character. What a guy. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Oh, is that how you spell it? Oh, here we go. You know, I haven't sang this in a while. You're in the Mormon DLC? Apparently. Although I've heard they're not like Mormons as we know them. They're like a weird in-game kind of special Mormon. Don't make fun of me, Nightbot. Don't worry. I think there's a cooldown on it, but basically, like, whenever anyone types O, Nightbot will also type O with you. But there's a cooldown that I won't say how long it is, but you'll just you'll notice. I wish I can say ask me anything backwards. Well, it's upside down, so you just need to do a handstand. Hi, Faye. Welcome in. Don't worry. We're gonna play more. We're probably gonna play Fallout for like another half hour, but first I want to do this. I haven't had a chance to sing today. You like the model? And you don't seem to understand. A shame, you seemed an honest man. and all those fears you hold so dear will turn to whisper in your ear. And you know what they say might hurt you, and you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel a thing. I am falling, I am fading, I have lost it all, and you don't seem the lying kind. A shame that I can read your mind, and all the things that I read there. Candlelit smile that we both share. And you know I don't mean to hurt you, but you know that it means so much, and you don't even feel a thing. I am falling, I am fading, I am drowning, help me to breathe. I am hurting, I have lost it all, I am losing, help me to breathe. Y'all. But yeah, Faye, do you recognize the model from anywhere? I know I changed the colors and I added glasses, but you might recognize them. And hi, Tasty. Hello. Sorry, I forgot to say hi. I am falling, I am failing, I am drowning, help me to breathe. I am hurting, I have lost it all, I am losing, help me to breathe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I am falling, I am failing, I am drowning, help me to breathe. I am hurting, I have lost it all, I am losing, help me to breathe. Yeah. Yippee! There we go, that's that. Ugh, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game, shall we? It's game time. It's back to game time. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you, Cookies. Thank you, Servantin. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Servantin. Thank you. I like how there was just like you guys did like a little. It was like a little rotation of emotes. It's funny. He's funny. Whoa, video games. Yeah, my favorite. Hi, Dumpling. Woo! I'm not scared of you. I'm literally on drugs, preparing to kill a bear. I'm not scared of anything right now. Stay down. Stay down. One shot. One gex. Boo, video games.
I'll fight you if
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think these were pretty strong last time.
I have this under control.
Oh! Damn!
I'll fight you if I must.
Dude. She really spec'd into fucking hand-to-hand combat. I just had to like soften them up, and then she did like a single uppercut and they fucking exploded. I wonder how many people do this part alone. Did she get high with us? Orleans, is it bad to not take care of yourself? I mean, I'd say by definition, that sounds like a bad idea. Are we running any mods? While I've like seen a few friends play this a while ago. I've forgotten most of what they did. And this is like technically the first time I've ever played this, Sigurd, so I'm sorry if you were hoping for like extra stuff. The only mod I have is the one that lets you use more RAM so that the game crashes less. And I will say it has only crashed once in like the past 2 weeks. So that's been very helpful.
Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed.
You like,
Think about it.
oh, you like when
Yes?
Vegas is either 0 or 100? That's fair. Why half-ass it, right? Why half-ass it? It says there's an enemy this way, but... Oh. Hi. I think she's a trip sitter. That's kind of a funny way to think about it.
Don't like to linger in this place. So, this is the ghost of... We pass like moonlight on still water.
Yeah, start over. No. I accidentally interrupted her speech because I crouched. That sucks. You did this alone? Ooh. Someone...
My wounds are getting worse.
I don't think I need health, but just to be safe. Just to be safe. Yeah. Are you okay? You alright, hon?
This is not the most pleasant place I've woken up.
Good morning. Oh, did that work? Of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Of course the program decided to die right when Dumpling wanted to throw things at me. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm restarting the program. There we go. Oh! Alright, now do I get to... I get to pick up a special thing? Ooh, that was gross. Was that entirely necessary? Is the bear... Is the Yaogwai on fire just because we're high? One, two. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Fart some more. 5, 6. Pick up sticks. 7, 8. Fuck your date. Wait, where are we doing this, Sigurd? Why, what's 1, 2? 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Father, I ask that you guide this woman who is the vessel of your will. Show her the light of your wisdom and the peace of your love.
Amen.
Amen.
Orleans. That's not a... Sorry, I was fighting the monster. I got distracted. That's not a Christmas ornament. It's actually just an onion. It's an onion with Reggie's face on it. C'est un oignon de chaton. Un oignon de chaton. Wake up! Wake up! I'm still high. I'm still high on your drugs. Please give me the antidote.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
Yes. I rolled up to the ghost of She with the power of the sun. You nuked? I feel like if you nuke an enemy, they should turn into gibs that like you can't loot. It should effectively delete the items and like lock you out of quests. What's a festive onion? Oh, what? No, it's Krill. Do you remember The Simpsons? Pourquoi cette putain est sa main grande? So this tribe Wolf, just like every other. So this is something I think I learned last stream. Every tribe in the area like specializes in a particular type of weapon, and this tribe is really attached like culturally and spiritually and for whatever other reason to they use the claws of the Yao Guai as a weapon. Like they cut their arms off and use it as a weapon, same as say imagine somebody like cut off the tooth of a saber-toothed tiger and like turned it into a knife. You know what I mean? Never saw him. Like a death claw. Yeah, but a death claw is not a real animal either. So I didn't know if that would help. I was like trying to think of a real world example. You didn't know it? That's okay. I'm answering as best as I can. I'm not sure if I got it right.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
Huh. Good. Oh, good night. Can we sleep here? 1 hour of sleep, please. Thank you. I was an explosives build. Oh, I feel like that's actually pretty rare in this game. I remember ages ago, I was watching, I think Seely play this, and like her community, I forget if it was randomized or if community members voted on it, but they forced her to start off being really good at explosives and bartering, and it turned out to like not be fun because like maybe at the beginning you don't get very many explosives, so then it's like you have to rely on all your other stats for a while, which now all suck because you put most of your points into explosives. No one was safe, even myself. See, but that's why you gotta be careful with your explosives. Like, I tried to make sure that she was far enough away that I didn't blow her up. You know, or if she gets too close to the enemy, I won't use my thump. What am I trying to do? Right, I think we'll have to do this mission next time. We'll start here on the next stream, because I do have work, so I should like start wrapping up. I should start wrapping up. You guys got to see She-Wolf though. You guys got to see anti-material rifle with explosive bullets? Goddamn, boy. How did you get access to so much cool stuff? I mean, I have some pretty cool weapons, but I didn't find any of that in any of those things. Boo work, I know. But don't worry. The only reason I have so much work this week is because I just had my long weekend. And after a long weekend, well, I have to work 6 days in a row. So, stream will definitely not be early this week. No early streams. Only well after work. Of course. But Volf, don't worry, you guys. I can probably like sing a song or two. I know we kind of just did one, but I wasn't sure how long that mission would take. Honestly, I thought there would be more enemies in our way between us and the boss or whatever. I thought there would be more enemies. Volf, what were you talking about earlier? About like taking care of yourself. I'm not like a nutritionist or a doctor, but like, is everything okay? I hope you're fine. Sorry, this music is making my brain go. I think I know where I want to send you guys. It's pretty cool cat. Pretty cool cat playing Metal Gear Solid 2. I want to say that's a lot of people's favorite when it comes to like the lore of the series. My favorite to watch is 3. Because I'm not a huge Metal Gear head. The only Metal Gear game I've ever played was like the bonus non-story related VR missions, which I know sounds confusing for a second because you're like, what do you mean VR? Orleans, you don't have VR equipment. And it's like, yes, you're right. I don't. My VR equipment that I'm hoping to get, fingers crossed, is in Australia right now. I have a friend who has like almost never used their Valve Index. They have like a pristine, almost unused Valve Index that they're willing to part with. But no, it was like on the PS1 or the PS2, there was like a Metal Gear game called VR Missions you could get, which was basically just like a stealth challenge gauntlet. It was like a bunch of practice missions. It was almost like Snake was pretending to train, but like they were not easy. They got harder and harder. It was like a whole slew of little stealth missions that were unrelated to the story. You're asking for a friend on the self-care thing? Fair enough. I hope they're well. Someday we'll have our last conversation and drink our last cup of coffee. Someday we might be 80 and think about the different things we used to say. All the memories of you will just become the ghost of a smile caught in the wind. Someday It'll be the last day. What the? Why didn't that work? No. I won't forget how it feels to be loved. Hi, Bryn. To be remembered by someone as special as you. Someday, I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile. So many people say it was Ryan. Dude, I'm gonna have to replay it. I haven't played that game since I was a child. It was so long ago. So long ago. Back in Ottawa. In my mother's home. On my 32-inch CRT television. 32-inch TVs were very large back then. I'm quite the uncle, you see. I'm quite the uncle. Anywho, I'll be back Friday. Probably for Sable. Sable on Friday. And then New Vegas on Saturday, okay? Please say hi to Decaf for me. Decaf is super chill. Super nice. But also doesn't take no shit. Decaf don't take no shit. Don't fuck with that kitty cat. He gonna scratch you. He gonna scratch you and shoot your balls off. Scratch you, then shoot your balls off. Mwah.